Sometimes my kids are learning and they don't know it. They think they're playing. Today I'm going to be talking about 5 websites that provide game-based learning so that your kids can do a little bit of learning while having fun and may not even realize how much they're learning at the same time. What I am trying to do is say I love you. The first one I want to talk about is probably my 8-year-old daughter's favorite at the moment. It is Adventure Academy. Now this one is not free, but it is $9.99 a month, and I think we are just doing this one throughout the summer to keep her still doing a little bit of educational stuff, but it definitely would be a fun thing to do even throughout the school year if you wanted to work it into your budget. But I think it's from the same creators as ABC Mouse, but it's for older kids. So I think it's supposed to be starting around 1st grade. They should be able to read to use it. It makes me think a little bit of like Sims. They're on this campus and they walk through and they go to different buildings and different classes and they're given tasks. So it might be to go complete 2 science activities. So they need to go to the science building, complete those tasks, and they get some sort of reward. She really likes it, and actually the graphics are pretty good. It keeps her pretty entertained and she's learning at the same time. I did recently create a Facebook page, so I'm going to leave a link to that down below. I would love to have you head on over, like the page, we can connect there. Also, YouTube has just released some new analytics that let us know how many people have hit that bell button. If you are already subscribed, hit that bell button for me so I can see that number go up a little bit. If you're not subscribed, do so now so you can join our family. So speaking of ABC Mouse, that is one that is good for younger kids. So my son is 6 and he's kind of on his way out of it. He still enjoys it, but definitely this last year or so, he really enjoyed it. I don't think the cost is a lot, maybe same kind of deal, like $10 a month normally, but if you go and you look, they do provide a free account for teachers, so that is a good one to have on hand. This last year, sometimes if I needed Wesley to be doing something and I wanted it to be educational, I can log him in onto that and he really enjoyed it. Okay, another one that my older one has enjoyed is Prodigy. And this is another free one. I don't really know how to explain it. It's definitely math-based. And the graphics are not as good as the Adventure Academy one, but it works and my daughter likes it, and this one is completely free. So they have to like get into these battles of sorts. It's nothing like violent or gory by any means. It's just like you get into these battles, and so you have to answer math questions and concepts, and then and you get to move on, progress through the game. I really like it because it gives you a recap of what they're learning and how they're doing, and it adjusts the questions based on their abilities. So as they're going, if they're getting more and more correct, the questions get harder and harder. If they're struggling, they tone it down a notch till they get a concept. So that one is a really good one. Another one that is free is Teacher Monster to Read, and this one's fun. They get to create their own monster and they have different games, and it's just another fun one. And my son actually prefers this one to ABC Mouse now. It just has games and activities. I like that it's free. I like that he's learning. He really likes to gather things. He really likes to gather things for his monster and create his monster, and then to do the actual activities. So my last one I really like, but again, it's another paid one. So this one is $9.95, and I haven't been able to discover like a discount for homeschooling parents or any sort of educational discount. So if you know of one, let me know, because I would like to continue it, but I don't know that I really want to work it into our budget. But it is another good one. The graphics are decent on it. It keeps my kids engaged, and they have 2 components of this one. So they have the reading component, obviously it's called Reading Eggs, but then they also have a math component, and I think the math component is called like Math Seeds. I'll look it up and screen grab it here so that you can see all of it. But that is another good one. What game-based websites have I missed? What do you use that your kids love, that you like? Are they free? Is there a cost? Let me know in the comments below because I want to check them out. My kids love game-based learning, and it is a really good tool to use, first of all, in the summer because it keeps them learning and keeps their minds sharp, but also it's good for us to use in the school year when they need a break from the book work, but also when I need to focus on my other child to help teach them, and they can still stay in learning mode and not get too distracted.
What I am trying to do is say I love you.